Hello, I'm going to talk about this tool that I've written. This is a simple test bed for the document AI capabilities. As you know, document AI has been in beta for some time, and document AI has a lot of capabilities in data as a part of Data Cloud. You can create batch pipelines, you can set up all of those configurations, but you can also access document AI capabilities through APIs. Just to give you a refresher, Document AI allows customers to extract structured documents from unstructured files. Apart from the regular capabilities of setting up batch pipelines, you can also use this API. Before we look at, so basically what we are going to do now is I've created a simple project, a GitHub project, which is public and which is almost, you can think of it as a hello world application for using the document AI capabilities. And so that the idea is that many of our customers want to build customized experiences, seamless experiences for their users using the power of document AI. One example is right now many of our customers, they create as objects using actual files, so they manually have to copy it, those specific fields. Document AI allows you to extract the fields automatically. So one of the capability could be that you can actually create a subject file from a file uploaded instead of typing everything one by one, and so the user can actually see the extracted data in their subject, and then he or she can review it, change it, and then commit it. So just to make sure that you are able to explore the capabilities of document AI, I have the simple application. So I'll tell how you can deploy this application locally and you can run it so that you can play around with it. But before that, let's just take a look at how this application looks like. So first I'm going to run this application. So let's do that. The application is now running. It's running locally, so you can see it's running on localhost. So first thing you'll see is it's not authenticated. So first let's do that. Let's try to authenticate. So it's logging me to my Salesforce instance, and I'll show you how to set up your org and everything. But once you are logged in, you're authenticated. Now for the purposes of demo, I'll upload a simple file, an invoice file. This is a very simple invoice. It has a bunch of fields: invoice number, date, and list of items. So I want to tell the system what all fields that I want to extract from this invoice, which is where this JSON comes. And once I give that information, I can click analyze. And this will basically hit the document AI data extract APIs and will extract these fields that we care about from this document. And you can see all these fields are extracted. For example, if you look at the billing address, Acme Incorporated, so this is coming from here. So this is how it looks like. And if you're wondering how do I create the schema, you can just click this JSON schema editor. So basically you can type whatever you want. Let's say you are interested in invoice number, and you're interested in the invoice date, and you're interested in the total amount of the invoice. Let's say something very simple, and you can just copy this JSON using the copy API button, and then you can change this. So this is a much simpler schema, and you will see that automatically the number of fields that are extracted will be changed based on that. So you can just see this few items coming out. So feel free to play around with this tool. You can also add nested objects. Like for example, let us say you want to extract this table which is there. So what you can do is you can add a new field which is called as the product list table, and you can actually say that has multiple line items under that, and it's an array, and each line item would basically have things like item number, what is it called, item ID, I think it's called. It is called item number, and then there's a description, and there's a total item number, and there is an item description, and there is the item total. So now you have a few more fields. Now we will run this again. You see there's just 3 fields now. Now I've added this table. So let us see how it works. And by the way, we are using, you can also select the model that you can use. For example, right now we are using Gemini Fast, but you can use OpenAI as well. And now you see that apart from the first three fields, you've gotten this product list item array. So yeah, feel free to play around with this JSON generator and customize it as per your use case. So now that we have seen how the tool works, let's look at our project and see how you can run this similarly at your end by just making some few configuration changes. So for this, I will kill this, and I will create a simple test folder which is empty right now. Now in this particular GitHub repository, I've given step-by-step instructions on what you have to do. So first we will clone the repo, and there's a typo here. I have to update this. So once I clone the repo, all the code is now downloaded to my local folder. So you can see here now there is a lot of files. So what we will do is open this newly created folder using cursor, or you can use any other editor. So we created it under test, and this is a new folder. So it has all the code, but you see the environment file is all having placeholders. So first we will move this, we will create a real environment file so that our system is able to use it. So that's the next command, which is copy the environment file into a local file. Now you will have an environment file in your project. So the first thing you have to update is the Salesforce login URL. So let's go into our Salesforce org. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure that document AI is enabled. So you can click setup, and you can go to feature manager, and you should be able to see document AI enabled if it is not already enabled. In this particular case it's already enabled, but till it is in beta you will have to manually enable this. Once you have done that, you can come back and you can just copy the URL. You want the non-lightning, you want the classic URL, so I'm going to just go to the switch to classic for a minute, and I want to copy this URL. And when you copy the URL, you only want the URL without any trailing slashes or the HTTPS. So I'm going to update this here. The next thing I want to do is I want to get the client ID and secret. How to create, so this is an important step. I've given the instructions on how you can do it. So I've already done it in this particular case. So I'm going to quickly show you how you can get it. So in the setup, you can go to this client app manager. Right now I've already set up those app manager, but in your case you will have to do it. Once you go to the selected app, you can go to settings, and then you can go to the OAuth, and you can open this client consumer key, secret, and keys. There you'll be able to get the information that you care. So there is a consumer key, which is what you want to update here, and there is a consumer secret, which is what you want to update here, and you want to update the version, and that's it. So now you have everything working. Now you can actually go to this newly created project, and you can actually run the code that you want. So let's do that again. Python 3 app. So now it has run. Now you can do the same thing that we saw before. You can authenticate and you can play around with this tool. So that's about it. Now I hope that this will unblock you with your testing, and it will allow you to explore a lot of use cases that you can build on Salesforce based on the document AI extraction. Specifically, the API that we are using here in this particular case is the data extract API. So you can look at the code and see how this is done, and feel free to change it. I hope this was useful. Thank you very much.